you? Welcome to the All Harley Drag Racing Association here, Silver Dollar Raceway. We've got a strange one today. Check this out, guys. It hasn't rained here since last night. It did rain pretty heavy, and due to where the water table is located for this track, right at about the 8th mile mark, sun is actually a bad thing right now. It's pulling water up through the ground, and we've been on hold for like 4 hours because of that. Now, believe it or not, you would think you want sun to dry it up. That's what you don't want right now. We want this racetrack to cool down. We want the sun to go in, and that's what they're hoping happens. And they are hoping that they can get motorcycles down the racetrack in about 30 minutes. But take a look, I'll show you what I mean. We're still seeing water seepage. Guys, the sun, the hot sun is pulling water up from the ground. That's what's going on right now. And it has been seeping for, I'd say, the last 3 hours or so. This track crew's trying to do everything they can. They've been dragging it, running the tractor up and down. But as you can see, that's a serious amount of water right there here at Silver Dollar Raceway, right at about the 8th mile mark. Pretty crazy, huh? So thank you guys for joining us. We hope to bring you some racing action. I hope you've been following everything I'm doing on Cycle Drag Facebook, Cycle Drag YouTube. I hope you guys get subscribed to this. If you can just hear me right now, hello, Rainya checks in. We'll give you the 411 again as more people check in and figure out what's going on. But it is just a strange situation because how many times have we been to the races, the drag races, NASCAR, any type of pavement race, and unfortunately the rain washes things away. Well, here we are with just a beautiful Chamber of Commerce like day, but it was the rain yesterday. It saturated and soaked that ground. Various drag strips around the country do have this problem. I know a lot of them in Florida have this problem. Gainesville has this problem. And as you could see moments ago, it doesn't feel like it should be a wet racetrack, but it is because it's sucking it up from the ground underneath into the asphalt. The concrete is bone dry. Owner told me if he had an entirely concrete racetrack, he'd be 100% A-okay. So here's the good news. They've called motorcycles to the lanes. They think we're going to be able to run in about 30 minutes. So if you guys want, why don't we take a walk around the All Harley Drag Racing Association pits if you guys are up for that. Do me a favor though and smash like on this video. And for my Supercross fans checking in, what a race last night, huh? How about that Hayden Deegan? Jeff Reinhardt says fake. What are you talking about, Jeff? What is fake? H&H, Bad Back and Knees Club, AKA Doug Dixon, says that track needs ditched and pumps. It's the only one. Hippie, I know this one is really bad. I'll tell you, Virginia used to be like this, Dinwiddie, and I think they have since fixed it. I remember one of my first races announcing when I was a young man, 2002. I remember same thing. It was a beautiful day like this, and the track was soaked. I will tell you this, Hippie, Gainesville can have this problem because if you remember when we were running the DJ Memorial Race, which was what, about 3 years ago now? Same situation. Sun was out, it was beautiful, but the track was weeping water. So we'll give you a look here in the lanes. Hello to everybody joining us. Let's get some likes going, by the way. Lane McTaggart says no. Curious Slider says, what's up, bro? What's up, Curious? H&H says it. Oh, it's not the only one, 100%. What's my name? My name is Jack Corpella from Racing Jack. If you guys have just found us. Lance says, why aren't you Lance, I read every one of your comment, my friend. You the man. Lance, have you subscribed? Make sure you're subscribed. Have you got your shirt at cycledragshop.com? Who wants to go see the Pro Fuel Nitro Harley of Rocky Jackson? And I think we should also take a look at the supercharged Top Fuel Harley of Hua Hintana, better known as Sushi. And Doug Dixon, I think you need a nitro bike. I think it's time. Doug, you look great on a Pro Fuel Harley. I bet you could do it. King V says, I'm subbed. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Check in. I want to know where you're watching from. We're here at Reynolds, Georgia. If you are a motocross or supercross fan, look at this. Got a great track over there. Just needs, it looks like they haven't run it lately. Funny story, we were here like 4 years ago. Chad Reed was right here running with his family. It was pretty cool to see. So we'll take a look at the Pro Fuel Nitro Harley of the one and only Rocky. Oh man, everybody's playing music. We're gonna get shut down. The Rock Stone is the man. Rocky's listening to rap. Scott STFU is ready to go. All right, let's go. Good thing we haven't been shut down yet. Now do me a favor, if you guys would like to see the supercharged Nitro Harley of Hua Hintana, smash like for me. You can do that by double tapping your screen. That gives it a like. We've got Arkansas checking in. We got Germany checking in. Greetings from Macedonia, Staten Island here. You guys are awesome. Well, let's take a look at one of my favorite motorcycles. By way of Florida, out of Finland, out of Sweden. It is Hua Hintana. How you guys doing, man? Are we ready to rock and roll? We were just taking a look at the track. Unfortunately, still a little bit of water down there, but it looks like, you know, as long as you're willing to stick around, my friend, it sounds like we're going to get it in today. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it'll benefit you when it cools down a little bit. Do you think that that will benefit your tune-up, perhaps?
No, that makes more power.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're dealing with an abundance of power at this track. Well, if you could, Mr. Hintana, could you tell everybody what they're looking at right now? Describe this combination if you could.
We're looking to new cases, what they made it to Sweden.
Okay, very cool. We got some people watching from Australia, people watching from Africa.
Oh, that's good.
India in here. Anybody watching from Finland or Sweden?
Yeah, that's everything you see to anything is homemade. Everything's made to home.
Everything is homemade. Now, is this the motorcycle that Takeshi Shigematsu used to ride?
No.
No.
This is what the DJ building this bike.
DJ built this one. Where's the one that Tak used to ride?
That's the Switzerland.
Okay.
And that is the Martin Puhler owns that, and that's aspirated bike.
Wow. Well, this thing is awesome. I'll tell you, Florida here. Well, we look forward to watching you run here in just a little bit, man. Good luck to you. He is fearless, guys. He is Sushi. Do we got a street bike in there too?
Yeah.
You like to ride on the street?
No, that's Willem's bike.
Have you been to Daytona Bike Week yet?
13 times?
13 times? Have you ever ridden down Main Street?
Yeah.
You got to tell me. I want to film you riding down Main Street.
Not this bike, street bike.
Yeah. Could you imagine if you took us down Main Street?
Yeah.
That would be super cool.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, good luck. Good to see you guys. They'll be
thanks.
coming up in just a little bit, guys. Is that thing awesome or what? That is a marvel. We're going to be seeing that on Cycle Drag, YouTube. Scott STFU is ready to go. Unfortunately, G-Force Racing got out of here, hippie. They left. Some people had to leave. G-Force said he had to go to work in the morning and had to get the kids home, but the Pro Fuel racers have stuck around, and we got to give a big shout out to Scott STFU because Tomsu has stuck around, Tomsu. A little bit of a lengthy delay, but we're getting there, right?
Yep. Still get some good testing.
Yeah, still get some good testing. We just kind of need the sun to peek in, I think. It's still kind of seeping up a little bit from down there below the track.
This place is known for being fast too. They have the silver dollar tailwind.
Yes,
so
indeed.
I can feel it.
Feel it as
on
well.
my back right now.
Good stuff. Well, we can't wait to see you get into action here in just a little bit. Good to see you, Tomsu. Let's go take a look at some of the Pro Fuel bikes that will be in action as we're hoping for a good race tonight. Like I said, I think we'll get one. I just think it'll take a little bit of time to get the track right. But we'll see if this team, the JLW Racing Squad, is ready to go. Yes, they are. So they're saying, we heard a half an hour. Is that still what you're hearing, sir?
Yeah, probably about 20.
Very
15, 20
cool,
minutes.
very cool. Now tell me, as a competitor, how you feeling right now with this delay? Does it throw you off at all? Are you feeling okay?
Ready to go.
You're ready to go, man.
Yeah.
It's drag racing. You're used to delays,
Yeah,
right?
you get all worked up and then you have to wait. So that's all right.
How about you keep this guy in line over here?
Trying to.
There we go. There we go. Well, good to see you guys. Can't wait to see you run here in just a little bit. I want to show you that motocross track that I talked about as well. This thing's a monster, but like I said, they were running it, I think last time I was here, but it looks pretty damn idle right now. It looks like nobody's cutting the grass or upkeeping it. Take a look, guys. If I got any motocross, supercross fans, look at this just oasis of speed right now, laying dormant. Silver dollar. It needs the, oh yeah, I don't think this thing's been run all year. It needs the grass mowed. It needs some work with the dozer equipment. But you guys are awesome. Yeah, if you guys are just finding me, thanks so much. Make sure you subscribe. Okay, so we got some questions coming in. Love Sweden, love Sweden. Do you ride Indian Bullet? Never rode an Indian Bullet. Do you want to grab Fika someday in India? What does that mean? Like the video, you Feeks. Thank you very much. What is your fastest run? Mine or his? Mine is on a Suzuki Hayabusa stock. Pretty much just 9 seconds. What do I think about the Deegan's Pass? Man, pure entertainment. I mean, it was a little aggressive being that it was his teammate. I thought maybe it was a touch aggressive. I don't think it's what, I don't think Hayden meant to do that at all. I think he was wound up. I think he was going for the win. And I think it's like Cool Davey said too, that he put himself in a bad position. You could probably argue that maybe you should have used a little bit more patience and etiquette with your teammate, but that's what makes Danger Boy who he is and makes him so entertaining. I love how he did not ask for the crowd's approval. As a performer, as an entertainer, if you have to ask for the crowd's approval, you already lost. If they're booing you, just go with it. And with a big smile on his face and a few other choice words, Hayden did that. Zombie Killer says, I used to ride and race pro stock. Have you ever ridden Royal Enfield? I have not ridden Royal Enfield, but I would like to, that's for sure. All right, guys, well, we are live today. We're gonna try to get this race in. Just hurry up and wait at this point. So do make sure you subscribe to this channel. Check out all the content there is to see. We got that Jeff Emig moto up for you. We got fastest Honda CRFs on this channel. And recently we got some ride footage. You got to go back and see Hayden Deegan on press day. I think that was when we figured out he was going to be tough to beat. Where am I in the United States? I am in Reynolds, Georgia. Now I'm running Pro Mods. All right, you guys rock. More coming, but a strange situation here in Reynolds, Georgia, as they try to dry this racetrack on a perfectly dry, beautiful day. But we're getting there. I have faith. We're going to race tonight. Thank you.